What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. As many of you know, this has been going on since before the deadline, but Ryan Kesler wants out of Vancouver, supposedly, allegedly, and I guess ownership at the last minute pulled him out of going to a deal to Pittsburgh at the deadline this past year, and now the situation has changed in Pittsburgh drastically. He may not want to go there anymore. So the other team that was in on him was Anaheim, and he can control where he goes with the no trade clause. And Anaheim would be a good fit for him. Vancouver may be hesitant to keep him in the Western Conference, but you look at what Anaheim can give him. They have organizational depth all over the place. And I said this on the show. I've said it in my Rant Sports pieces. If they sign Ryan Miller to serve as like a mentor to John Gibson, Miller gets to play. Miller gets to be in Southern California. He gets to help show the next great American goalie how it's done. That's great. But Frederik Andersen's in the picture. Andersen's a hell of a goalie. They can use Andersen as a trade asset. If they wanted to package Andersen and that 10th overall pick to Vancouver for Kesler, that's something to consider. And you look at Anaheim come up short against LA, so they have moves to make. They were the number one team in the West. You don't get knocked out in the second round, excuse me, if you're the number one team in the West. Otherwise, it's a very disappointing season. So, they make a few moves here and there. I really think Andersen, Vancouver needs a number one goalie. Andersen's shown he can be a very capable goalie. He had 229 goals against, and he had 923 save percentage this year. In 28 games. He can play. So, him and the pick get it done. Vancouver might want more. Anaheim might want to, realign trade assets and trade package. Quite frankly, I think this deal can work out on both sides. I think Kesler's shutdown center ability can, really get out. He plays in the Western Conference, so he knows what it's like. And being back to a contending team will definitely, reignite the fire under him. And I really think we'll see the best of Ryan Kesler. He's turning 30 this summer, but I think he's got a few more really good years of hockey left in him. I don't think his diving will go over too well in Anaheim, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But that those two down the middle, then Bonino. Obviously Solani's gone. I'd operate under the premise that Koivu's gonna leave. So you got Kesler to fill that void as a second line center and be adept at it. I think that can pay dividends down the line for both sides. And Vancouver gets a first round pick and a number one goalie. So I don't know if that would be the exact package. You don't know what teams want. Vancouver may have their eye on a prospect Anaheim has. They have plenty of defensemen. We know that, but that's that. But situation to keep an eye on going forward, especially as we get closer to the draft. The Ryan Kesler situation in Vancouver. Anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the possibility of Ryan Kesler for Frederik Andersen centered. Around just those two, more assets involved, obviously. Trade possibly going down. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.